Okay, so let's head into level 2, the sea. This level has some fairly tricky parts, and there's 5 collectibles to find along the way. I'm going to start just by heading to the right and climbing up these mossy rocks. Up the top we'll unlock another memory. Down the other side you'll notice a rubbish bin, and there's a can hanging out. I'm just going to lasso onto it, pull it down, and then push it all the way to the right, so you can climb onto that and use that to get up to the pipe. And then we'll head all the way up to the top of the binoculars. Just push it down on the left side. Now let's tie a knot here, jump across to the seat, tie another knot to build a bridge, and jump up to the back of the seat so that we can jump up and lasso up to the sign. Camera zooms out so you know where we're headed, up to that kite up there. Let's tie another knot here. Another knot here to build a bridge, and let's jump over. Grab the extra yarn. The collectible is on the path of this kite flight. It's a little hard to grab. Once I lasso onto the kite, I'll need to look for the 4th tree along on the upper side of the lower branch. It's easy to miss, and Yarny kind of flies around randomly a little bit, so you may need to restart this section if you do miss that collectible. I'm going to count the trees here. This is number 1. Tree number 2. 3. And tree number 4 here. Oh! Well, I got it, but I fell down. So let's try that again. Tree number 1. Tree number 2. Tree number 3. This is the tree here. Tree number 4, just between these branches. It's just on the top side. And then you can continue on with the kites if you do grab it. Just dropping down here, grabbing the yarn, and we're going to rappel off on the right side. So we're going to tie a knot there, and then swing over to the yarn. Let's just drop all the rest of the way down, and I'm going to push these pine cones along. We're going to need them to fill up this pit here, so I can get up on the other side. Let's go for a bit of a swing. I'm going to grab the yarn first. There is a collectible in the water on the left side of that little rock there. So let's actually tie a knot here. The safest way to get it is actually just to rappel down until you hear the ding, then you can climb back up again. If you have tied the knots here, then we do have a bit of a bridge, so you should be able to jump up to this rock and continue along the way to the right. So let's pull that branch down, climb up the rock to the next checkpoint. Okay, just going to jump off the edge here. Let's tie a knot at the end of the pier, drop down, and we're going to swing across to the yarn, hopefully before the wave gets here. Yes, just in time. Let's lasso onto the end of that latch so that we can just continue past to the left. Now the 3rd collectible is all the way under the pier here to the left. Right, so let's head back to the right, wait for the wave, and we're going to swing across. Oh, I was a bit too early there. I do like the way they've made the waves in this game. They do look pretty realistic. I don't know what happened to my jump there, but let's try that again. I'm actually just going to head up this way. Let's wait for the wave this time. Swing across. I'll see if I can do a proper jump this time. There we go. Okay, so let's grab the yarn, and I'm going to pull this bit of wood down here so I can jump up to the top knot. I'm going to swing across the top section here. Once you reach these two nails, let's just tie a knot on that one, and then tie a knot on the second one to make a bridge. You may have noticed the fourth collectible over there, so I'm going to drop down, we'll rappel down just below this knot point, the lower one, and swing over to the left to hopefully pick up that collectible. Now let's climb back up, use the rope bridge to jump across to the right, and we'll continue on our way. Another little bridge here, jump up, and then drop down on the right side. So I'm just going to push the mussel off the edge and push it into the water. That's going to attract a crab, so we can use the crab to jump across to the other side. There's another crab here guarding the yarn, so we need to distract it with a bit of food. Just going to pull this wheel down. Let's tie a knot here. You can see there is a mussel there. Let's actually pull this across. Sometimes it gets stuck. It can be a little bit hard to push. So we're going to make a bridge and pull this up and give it to the crab. I'll try from this side. There we go. And just using this bridge to get up to that rock on the right. And let's continue on our way. You'll unlock another memory here. Grab the yarn. Just watch out for the waves. I'm going to jump up the rock on the other side. Let's make a little bridge here. And, jump up to the rope. Push off the float. Drop down. Push it all the way under this pole. Just stand on it so you don't drown. Then continue pushing all the way to the right. You don't have to worry about it too much. I'm just going to lasso it up here. Just in time. Let's tie a knot here and one on the other side. That float should get lifted up so we can push it across, but I do need one more bridge here. So we're going to take this with us. Let's push it over the other side. push it as far as you can. Let's just wait for the wave. Then we can jump up to grab that lasso point. And here we have another checkpoint. Let's continue to the right. Don't need to worry too much about that crab. Just lasso onto the wheel. Let's pull it down so that the cage is lifted up. It gives the crab some access to, that muscle there. We're going to lower the trap, and the crab will freak out and run into the water. So we're going to ride it across to the right. Okay, we're going to pull out some kind of a spear. We're going to pull on the chain, pulls another one out. Let's climb up and continue on our way. Let's grab the checkpoint, lasso onto this hook, and we'll swing all the way across to the next checkpoint. This is a difficult section. You may need to try it a few times, but we're going to swing across this section with the crabs, but we need to draw them across to the left. Otherwise we won't have room to swing on that second knot, because they will grab you. Let's slow it down a little bit and take a few nice big swings. Let's do one more. No! Oh, yeah, no! Just a little bit too low. So let's try this again. I'm going to draw the 3 crabs towards Yarny, swing across, lower down as far as you can without being, and then there we go. Okay, it's a little bit tricky getting across those crabs. Anyway, let's continue across to the right, tie a knot on the lower part of this gate, then drop down. You want to drag that as far as you can and jump into the shed before the door closes. So let's grab the yarn here, and we're going to make a little bridge just above. Okay, jumping up, and we're going to push both boxes of, I think, the nails or something across to the right, and then jump up so we can get up to the top shelf. We're going to swing across the top section. For the final collectible for this level, we need to swing through or onto this little pulley section here, and then swinging across to the next one. It's a little bit... Nope, that didn't work. Okay, if you fall down, it's fine. You can just climb back up. As long as you've gone through the pulleys here, you can always climb back up to this section. This jump's a little bit difficult. Okay, just made it, and then swinging it across to the final collectible. So that's fine. We're going to drop down to the boat, lasso onto the motor to get this started, then lasso onto the knot at the top, so we can break the rope and continue on our journey. Okay, so that is the end of level 2. Yarny's going to grab onto that little fish, and some memories will be unlocked in the little book back in the house. So let's go and check this out before we move on to the next level. The sea. Some places lie far, far away from all worries, all troubles, they are treasures. So that's it for level 2. I'm going to head back across to the right and climb up to the entrance to level 3, which is called Berry Mire. And we will see you next time for more Unravel.